Folks, I wanted to talk about the latest 13F filings. Now, this is really important, and before I talk about it, I want to explain to you exactly why it's important. Large institutions, large hedge funds must file every quarter specific documents with the SEC and the government to show the type of holdings they have if they meet a specific size requirement. This is how large hedge funds keep their positions in check and balance with the overall regulatory framework. This is how they keep their transparency. These 13F filings have been part of the system for a long time. Now, what I do is I look at them a little differently. I don't look at the largest stocks or what stocks the largest funds are holding. What I do is I look to see which hedge funds made the biggest gains over the last quarter. And then I look to see which stocks they have in common as their top 5 or 10 holdings. And that way I get to see, in most likelihood, what they're going to be holding over the next 6 or 7 months or what they're looking at. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you a little story. There was a stock that I found last quarter. Ticker symbol was SE, C Limited. I never heard of this stock before. When I showed it to my group, they were like, what is this stock? Lo and behold, the stock gained, 20, 30% since then. So believe it or not, there is some value in this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, I'm not going to go through all of that with you because it would take some time, but I want to give you the top holdings that I'm now seeing this period, this quarter, that I have not seen last quarter. And you'll always see the Microsofts and the Amazons. That's not surprising. What I want to do is I want to show you stocks that are a complete surprise, that nobody, or at least I did not expect to make the cut, but did. So these are the stocks you want to focus on. Now, these are not necessarily buy signals right now. These are stocks that you want to add to your radar, and these are stocks that you're going to see me talking about over the next couple of months. So again, let me introduce you to them. Let me show you what they are so you can include them in your hit list or your setup list, okay? So the first stock is CoStar Group, ticker symbol CSGP, and they provide information services to commercial real estate. Now, I was kind of puzzled when I looked at this because commercial real estate is not doing well. But when you look at this company here, look at this. Look at the numbers here. 5-year return, 357%, 5-year revenue growth, 143%, 5-year earnings growth, 239%. There's something to this company. And when I looked at the chart, I was actually really impressed because the stock, which is an expensive stock, it's $833 stock, and it does have options. But if you look at the stock over a 9-month period, over a 1-year period, even 2-year period, the stock is near all-time highs, which is where I like to buy the stock. So you definitely want to add CoStar Group, ticker symbol CSGP, to your list of stocks to look at this quarter. Next stock is StoneCo, STNE. Let's look at this StoneCo. And again, these are stocks that are new on my hit list, stocks that are not on my list last time, stocks that I'm surprised to see hedge funds buying, but it is what it is. And again, not all the time, but a lot of the times, these stocks tend to move, and I mean really, really move. Stock is near all-time highs right now. If you look at the profile, and by the way, this is an e-commerce platform. This is like Stripe, PayPal. They accept payments. It's a financial platform, not an e-commerce site. They provide solutions for e-commerce sites, payment solutions. I don't know if you guys have seen, but PayPal, Stripe, all of these payment solutions are getting hotter and hotter because a lot of people are buying stocks online, or buying stuff online. That's why freight shippers are heating up. And this is a new stock. It hasn't been around for that long, but 1-year return is already at 53%. And they are becoming a top. Warren Buffett owns it. Competitors, PayPal, they are becoming a top cashless payment processor I believe they are in Brazil. And they're competing against Square Pay and PayPal and Stripe and so forth. You definitely want to keep the stock on your radar. Ticker symbol STNE. Next stock is VRM, VRM. Let's take a look at Vroom. And again, this stock is a used car dealerships. Remember I was talking about Carvana? Well, guess what? This stock is very similar. Used cars right now are selling like hotcakes. Don't believe me? Take a look at your paper. Read the reports. Used car sales are crazy. I believe part of it is because people are refinancing their homes because mortgage rates are low and they're taking extra money out of their homes and they're using that to buy cars, to buy home furnishings. That's why retail is heating up. But this stock hasn't been around very long. It's, again, near all-time highs. It just had a little gap down, but it's pulling up again. Revenue fell 3% to 253 million, which is why it's lower. Average vehicle selling price fell by 17%, but current COVID-19 challenges, it looks like it's doing pretty well in this time. So again, it is being accumulated heavily by funds. And again, I don't have a buy signal just yet on it, but it's a stock I'm going to watch. Ticker symbol is VRM. And lastly, the last stock we have is going to be replacing NETEAS in the NASDAQ 100. It's Pinduoduo. It's near all-time highs. I'm sure it's not a big surprise. And this Pinduoduo, what a name. Revenue is up. Revenue growth is up 44% for the year. It's an e-commerce platform, very much like Alibaba. It has 726 active customers, and its buyers on their commerce site grew 42%. So Alibaba has 726 million consumers. This one has 628, and it grew by 42%. So this is growing at a fast clip. Again, I'm just kind of going through this and reviewing this. I just got this information. It's razor hot. So I don't want to, I'm kind of like all over the place. But again, ticker symbol PDD. I wanted to give you these 4 stocks while they're hot from the oven. CoStar Group, CSGP. Pinduoduo, ticker symbol PDD, Vroom, ticker symbol VRM, and StoneCo, ticker symbol STNE. You definitely want to add these stocks to your hit list as they are really hot stocks right now with institutional traders. These are the top 13F stocks for this quarter. And again, typically there's a lot of accumulation in these stocks. Now, the 5 stocks that were already in before these, I'm sure you want to have them. They're DDOG, SE, SE's on it again, Facebook, Microsoft, and Amazon. Microsoft has actually been getting a lot of love from this list lately. It wasn't on last quarter, but Microsoft is on this time. So Microsoft, Facebook, SE, DDOG, and Amazon. And again, these were already on the list last quarter, but Microsoft is getting higher. It's just getting more and more view, which is kind of odd because Microsoft is not a new company, but it is getting a lot of love from these funds. It's getting higher up on the list. And folks, please write these tickers down. These are golden opportunities in these stocks in the coming weeks. And if I see a buy signal, or if I see another recommendation, or if I see more upside, I'll talk about it as well. Hope that helps. Take care. Folks, I've got some big news to share with you, and it can give you the chance to earn up to 339% every single week. When COVID-19 first started to surface and people were stuck at home, a surprisingly large number of them took up casual trading. Can you imagine that? To the point that no-fee trading app amassed 13 million users. 13 million. Even though many of those traders may only have had a few $100s, the sheer number meant that billions and billions of dollars began flooding the markets every single day. When enough traders jumped into a particular stock, it jolted higher, it went up. I call this the Robinhood effect, and it's happening now. So I put together a special presentation to reveal how you can take advantage of the Robinhood effect. I don't want you to be left out. Click on the link below to check out my presentation. Do it now.